What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here with Rustic Randy. I'm Rustic Randy. Still figuring out what you want to call me. I don't know. Call me whatever you want. Doesn't matter. We're here for another RWBY Volume 7 reaction. Okay, so quick summary of Chapter 1. The Greatest Kingdom, I think was the title of it. So the gang shows up. They're supposed to dock. They don't dock. They go to Mantle instead. Oh, we can get a hold of Winter. I don't know if that's a good idea. Winter looks kind of, Nazi-ish, so to speak. Not saying she is. I'm saying she looks Nazi-ish. Please don't get that mixed up. Ironwood's the same. It's like a whole First Order vibe. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. Atlas doesn't seem all that secure, because things are kind of sketchy. They feel threatened in a way. The team that is Ruby and Juniper and Crow, Oscar, Maria. That's the whole gang. So that happened. They go to Mantle. They meet who we find out is Penny's father, Pietro. Pietro, that's his name, not Geppetto. Pietro. There has to be a play on that name. I haven't looked it up. I don't know it. If you know it, please put it in the comments below and tell me. This is what really drew me into the series. I love the references, and I love everything that they do callbacks to, and to fairy tales and everything in general. But let me know below if you know where that name comes from, or if it's just made up. Anyway, so you meet Penny's father, Pietro, some drunk guys, just stupid fawness, and then Weiss is like, "Rah, get the fuck out of here," and yeah. Anyway, good shit. Penny's back, back and better than ever. She looks a little bit older. Not that she ages. That her body was redone, remade, so she's back, better, stronger, faster, a little bit older looking, longer hair, different hair. Pretty cool. Now, whether we will learn at all what Penny truly is, if she has a soul attached to the core, and she used to be a human girl at one point, or if not. There was the common theory that Penny was supposed to be an artificial receptacle for the Maiden's powers. That's a theory. I like that theory. That theory holds weight. Whether she was or not, it's not canonically proven. But anyway, they have a fight with a bunch of saber-tooth grim things. Pretty cool fight. Then Penny shows up, and then they get captured, and that's where it's left off, really. So I'm excited. Again, I have tried not to focus really hard on the intro. I know there's supposedly spoilers there. I have watched some reactions to the first chapter already, other than me just watching the first chapter more than once. And through that, I've learned that the intro was hyped up to please do not watch it before you watch chapter 1. So my guess is there's spoilers in the intro for chapter 1, probably Penny being in there. I will say I've watched it 2 more times, the intro, that is. I will not leave it in the video. However, I'll probably do a standalone reaction to it, or a collaboration of my reactions to it. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know, but I've seen it twice now, or 3 times, and it's pretty good. And it didn't spoil much. But I'm still trying not to hyper focus and detail on everything. So I'll eventually do a straight up watch through of the intro as a reaction. Okay, I've talked long enough. It's been about 5 minutes. Let's forget that and get straight into the reaction. Let's do this. All right, everybody. Here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to get straight into RWBY Volume 7, Chapter 2. The title is A New Approach and has same runtime length as the first chapter. So I'm still excited. Check my volume. Intro is going to be at the beginning. I'm not skipping it. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And in we go. Is this going to be Cinder? No, okay, never mind. I'm just waiting to see Cinder and Neo. Okay, Nora. She's the only one fighting to get out. Everyone else is resigned. That makes sense.
Where do you think they're taking us?
I'm gonna go with jail.
I still can't believe that fishing pole guy took us out like it was nothing.
Welcome to Atlas. Those were Ironwood's ace operatives.
You guys had a run-in with the Ace Ops? Ironwood must really have a bone to pick with you.
Who the hell is
Not
this
that
guy?
big of a deal.
Not that big of a deal? The Ace Ops are the elite of elite military huntsmen. And Ironwood's personal attack dogs.
So they got
Okay.
you too, huh?
I wouldn't let myself get caught by them. I'm here because I've been speaking out against Atlas's exploitation of Mantle, and General Ironwood is trying to silence me.
You threw a brick at her ship.
It's worth it if it gets people talking about our cause.
Okay,
Our
guy.
cause?
Yes, the fight for better conditions in Mantle, led by the charismatic, talented, lovely Robin Hill and her happy huntresses. They were all top Atlas Academy graduates who could have signed up for the military.
Robin
but
Hill,
and the huntresses chose
straight
to
up
stay in Mantle.
Robin Hood.
She's gunning for a seat on the Kingdom's Council, and when she gets it, she's gonna put an end to Ironwood's tyranny.
Happy huntresses.
Is that their real name? Don't you think tyranny's a little dramatic?
Yeah.
Easy to say for a Schnee heiress living comfortably up in Atlas.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Yeah. She kind of disowned. Not disowned, but yeah. Okay,
Just
Nora.
up here.
You almost had it.
Don't let that fool you.
Oh, God. There's going to be a lot.
This isn't the police station.
It's Atlas Academy.
Oh, wow. Okay. You're going straight to the general. So it seems. Hey, we get to straight up see Atlas Academy, and it's pretty glorious. Not gonna lie.
I guess we will be seeing the general. For better or worse.
So, what do we do?
I don't know yet, but we should be careful with what we say.
Huh.
We'll follow your lead, Ruby.
I like how much trust they're putting in her. I love it, actually. That's fantastic. The elevator ride up must have been hella awkward. Have you ever been stuck in an elevator
Yay, you're here!
with someone you don't want to be stuck with?
Winter.
Oh, Winter!
Anyone want to give us a hand with these?
You have 10 seconds to take those off before I start hurting you.
Okay. There we go. Sorry for the clap.
Please, come in.
I think they could have
So
just
good
straight
to
up
see
gone
you.
to Atlas.
Our reception didn't really convey that.
I sincerely regret how you were treated by my team. When the
Yeah.
airship entered our airspace, it raised some red flags. We assumed the ship was stolen.
Stolen?
I like how Penny is right up there
Okay, yeah.
next to him.
It was stolen.
You stole an Atlas airship?
I like how
What
he
were
smiled.
you thinking? You might have been shot down. How unbelievably irresponsible.
I'm sorry I worried you,
Oh,
but we did what we had to do.
I suppose I understand. But I cannot believe that you allowed this to happen, Crow.
she looks so
Try
good.
Stopping these kids when they have their minds set on something. Speaking of which, we have some important information for you that's confidential.
Oh, is it about the relics?
Or perhaps the Winter Maiden?
Oh,
You told them?
Did you really think you were the only one who got to work on a new plan after Beacon? With Ozpin gone, I needed my own team of people I could trust. So yes, I told them.
wow. So Penny is
Liaisons,
in.
too.
And of
Which is why I'm
course
so
Winter
glad
would
you're
be.
here with this. Until now, I believed it was impossible to truly turn the tide against Salem. Oz has pushed her back, has kept victory out of her claws, but she will keep returning, stronger and stronger. Unless we destroy her.
But what about the Atlas relic?
You mean the Staff of Creation?
It's safe inside the vault.
And the Winter Maiden?
She is secure and in stable condition.
Stable condition? What does
She's
that...
not exactly a spring chicken.
Oh. So the Winter Maiden is now an old lady.
I know how this all looks.
Okay.
Recalling my military, the embargo, I probably don't seem the most trustworthy right now.
Then why continue it?
The people of Mantle are hurting.
I needed to ensure Salem couldn't infiltrate Atlas, and I wanted my military here, protecting my people.
But it's not protecting them. It's making everyone hate you.
He seems a
It's a
bit
price I'm willing to pay.
more stable than I expected him to be.
Just as you all have been entrusted with the knowledge of Salem's existence, I need you all to trust me. I have a plan.
Okay, I'm ready to hear this
Osmond
plan.
believed the best way to fight Salem was to do so in secret. Whether that was the right choice or not isn't for me to say. But we find ourselves in a position of needing, well, a new approach.
And what do you suggest?
Amity Coliseum.
Amity Coliseum.
Where the
Okay.
Fair Festival is held?
Indeed. When Beacon fell and everyone on Remnant lost contact with one another, I knew our current system was outdated. Amity was built to bring the nations together, and it will serve that purpose once again.
Okay. What is it going to be, a fortress? Wait, is that
Isn't it great? We're not going to just replace Beacon Tower. Building a new tower on top of Amity Coliseum will re-establish global communications.
By
Oh.
launching the tower high into the atmosphere, our scientists believe we can create a sort of satellite, out of reach of the Grim and capable of maintaining global communications even if we were to lose another tower.
That is great.
Yeah?
James, you don't need the entire military for this.
I will for the next part, where I finally tell the people about Salem.
Oh. Oh, he's coming out in the open about it. That's not a good idea. I'm not a fan of that. And I think everyone else will agree.
So that's why you withdrew your troops. To handle the panic that will break out in Atlas.
Yes, panic is inevitable, and panic brings Grim, but I believe we are ready. Once Atlas has come to grips with the fight ahead,
I don't know
use
about
Amity
that.
Tower to spread the message to all of Remnant.
But everything will fall apart. Grim will be everywhere.
You're right. But Atlas is willing and prepared to assist.
Trying to hide the truth from the world
Assist.
will eventually kill us all.
Huh.
Oz spent his whole life, many lives, keeping this secret.
I know. But since Beacon, things have changed. Without him here to guide us, all I can do is use my best judgment.
He's
What
trying.
is it?
Actually, Oz isn't completely gone.
Oscar here is the next Ozpin.
And then there's
Oz?
that.
I'm so glad you're here. I didn't think you...
Not quite. He's kind of, gone at the moment.
That's not normal.
No.
How did
We
he...
don't know. We were in a train crash, and ever since, well, suddenly Oz wasn't there anymore.
It's the worst news yet.
So
Did you learn anything from him about
they're
the relics of
omitting
the Flora?
information.
Told us the lamp can answer 3 questions. But all the questions were used up already.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Ruby is taking a play out of Ozpin's book, and I don't think her team is going to like that.
Ozpin told us that too. Once upon a time. At least we have you, Oscar. You're safe here in Atlas. Maybe together we can figure out how to bring Ozpin back.
Thank you, sir. I mean, General. Ironwood?
They still have a question.
You're giving it back to me?
After what happened with the Aesops, I don't want you to think I'm keeping anything from you. Especially something as important as this.
Damn
For the
it.
time being, I think it's safest with the people who brought it here.
He is coming out in the open, super trusting,
thank you.
and they're keeping information from him. I don't like it. The roles are reversed.
We must work together if we're
It's
to
not
fight
good.
Salem and
It's
win.
going to fuel his paranoia.
Now, if you're all on board,
Tell us how we can help.
good. Because getting the Amity Tower ready to launch won't be easy. But first, I think we need to get those weapons of yours up to our standards.
Remember, this is Atlas. While assisting the military, we will provide you with the best equipment our scientists can devise.
Really?
Yeah!
So that was the second time I got banned. Then there was the third time when...
All right, cut the chatter.
Okay, let's meet
I'd
the
like to sincerely
Aesops.
apologize for the miscommunication down in Mantle. We didn't
I feel
intend to...
so bad, honestly. If we had known who you were, we'd be laughing over a hot meal right now and...
I understand. You were just following orders.
I mean, you could have asked us some questions first.
Questions are for the weak. But we're all on the same team now. Not that I'm happy about it.
Why wouldn't you be? You are, son.
We just wanted to say we're sorry. And that we're looking forward to working with you on our next mission. You might be students,
So that
but
makes-
you've been fighting just as hard as we have. If not harder.
Exactly why I'm looking forward to seeing what you kids can do.
Huh.
Everything's a competition, Hare.
Oh, this guy.
Come on, let me show you around campus.
I want to get more
Bro.
Penny. Some one-on-one. Okay.
I meant it when I said it was good to see you again.
Yeah. You too.
Oh, this is awkward.
So that way's the cafeteria, and
Oh, I
that
like
way's
this.
the training rooms. Oh, and over there are the classrooms.
This all looks great, Penny. But where are we staying?
Remember, you're in Atlas now. As the most well-funded school on Remnant, every team at Atlas Academy gets their own room. And if that wasn't enough,
So we're staying in the dorms?
it'll be just like Beacon again.
Oh. Face down, ass up. Sorry. Okay.
While that may be the case for the rest of the world,
Who is this gonna be? Got the miners. Okay. Oh, I think that's gonna be Watts. Oh yeah, that's probably, yeah, that's Watts. Okay. How did he get in?
For the last time, a singular hideout makes us more susceptible to discovery.
But what if we're seen? What if we're recognized?
We stay mobile.
Walking around a city with 1,000 eyes.
While cybersecurity has been stepped up in Atlas, as usual, none of the code was updated in Mantle.
Ah. Holy crap.
That certainly sounds useful.
It should be. I helped write that code, after all.
Ooh. So where is Tyrion? There. Okay, well there he is.
Well, I suppose we all have our talents.
What did he just... Oh. He just killed one, maybe 3 people? Huh. So, no, that's it. Oh my god, that's all there was. Okay, there we go. That was chapter 2 of RWBY volume 7. Okay. So, very exposition heavy. I mentioned that during the ending credits there. So not a lot of action going on. I was expecting Tyrion and Watts to show up. I assumed that's what it was going to be. What was the chapter's name again? New Arrival or something like that. I can't remember. I'm terrible. Horrible. So yeah, so I was expecting them to show up. It was either going to be them or it was going to be Cinder and Neo. Now, something to take note of from watching the intro, and I will include the intro in a separate video on its own. You don't get to see 3 characters in the intro. And I haven't gone through it with a fine-tooth comb. There are 3 characters in the intro you don't see. And that's Maria. Don't know how that's going to play out. I guess she's staying with Pietro and away from the group. And the other 2 characters are going to be Neo and Cinder. Now, I'm assuming they're not in the intro, not because they're not in the volume. That would be dumb. What would be smart is that they're not in the intro because you can't pick out where they're, at what point they might show up or how they'll show up. They're just going to waka be there. Something's going to happen and they're just going to waka drop a fucking bombshell on somebody or a group of somebodies. Or a kingdom of somebody's. I don't know. I feel like that's what's going to happen. And I don't know how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. If anything, it'd be like, oh, end game. Oh, here they come. And then they screw this up. And then there's a fight. And I don't know. But if it happens early. If it happens early on. That would be unexpected. Because then there's more to come out of that. I don't know. Anyway, so exposition. You get Ironwood. He seems a little bit more calm and collected than I originally thought he was going to be. He seems very open and very positive to seeing those that he probably honestly didn't know he'd ever see again. And it's heartwarming because he had this sense of paranoia about him, and that's what everyone was assuming, even me, even a lot of fans. it doesn't seem as though he is paranoid. It seems as though he came up with a plan, but he's working really hard on it. And at the cost of certain things. As I was saying, I don't like how he is being super open and super out there, getting the information out to everyone around him, and sharing and being, I mean, I sound repetitive, but being open with Team RWBY, Juniper, Crow, Oscar. He's being very forthcoming with information without even a second regard. And he's leaving Winter involved in the know-how and everything when she clearly wasn't. Like, oh, I bumped the mic stand, my bad. Even in Volume 3, when you had, like, the Council, Winter was told to leave, and she had no idea. She had no knowledge of this going on. With Ozpin out of the picture, for better or for worse, or whatever, Ironwood took it upon himself to build his own council to keep it going. And there goes my phone message. Sorry. So I like how he's being open, but I don't like how RWBY is literally taking a play out of Ozpin's book. I feel like it's going to bite her in the ass hard, between her and her teammates and between them and Ironwood. It's going to fuel his paranoia. It's going to hinder so much because they're like, we don't know if we can trust him. There's certain things we don't know if we should have in the open, and they have a lot of good inside information about Salem, Ozpin, their past, all of it. Yet they're not sharing it with Ironwood because they feel as though they can't trust him. Yet he has shown nothing but open and complicit trust towards them. And it needs to be reciprocated. He needs to have all of the information before implementing his plan, because if he implements his plan without knowing what they know, his plan's not going to work the way he thinks it's going to work. And I hate how RWBY was just like, yeah, he said he's only used, all three questions were used before it was sealed. And it's the same lie that was told to Ironwood by Ozpin. And now she's saying it, even though they had this huge uproar of him lying or keeping information away. I don't know. But seeing Watts and Tyrion come in at the end, Tyrion is clearly just murdering fools. I don't know why, who, what for. Unless he was trying to get information and then he was killing them so they couldn't share the information that he got from them. Or he just likes killing people. Either one. I don't know. And straight up, like, oh my god, another message. Oh boy. So I'm going to end this video soon because that's just going to keep happening. So the thing with Watts is I never played the game. I think it's called Watch Dogs. I think, I don't know, what's that, where you walk around with a trench coat as a hacker, and I think is it Watch Dogs? Watchdog? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I didn't play it. I can't remember. But I know the shit he was just doing was a lot like that. And it's kind of cool. You have to admit, that's kind of cool. Watts is kind of cool with his technology and hacking all his shit. So he originally wrote the security code that is still used and out of date at Mantle and not updated. So he was definitely up there. Piedro's going to know who the hell he is. They've probably crossed paths. Oh man, there's a lot of cool shit that's going to come this volume. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm going to end everything here. I'm excited for chapter 3 to come out in a week. For me, for you guys, it'll probably drop today for first members. That day this is let's not think too far ahead. Let's not. You know how this works. I know how this works. My mouth doesn't work sometimes. With all that being said, I've been Rustic Randy. I've had a great time. Hope you had a good time as well. I'm tired. Peace. Stay rusty.